Congratulations indeed. Marc Staal calling it a career stand-up Thunder Bay. I wish I was from there, and I wish I was a Staal brother. All of them so good. Rupper, a former teammate of yours, when you hear the name Marc Staal, what's the first story that comes to mind?
Oh, man. I mean, I played with Jordan as well and knew Eric a little bit. I mean, you think of the family, first and foremost. I mean, the great upbringing they had, they're all great hockey players. But Marc was, he was the only defenseman, right? He was a frustrating guy to play against.
That's
even
a compliment.
in practice, like he had that reach. He was a smart player. He competed, but he had a sense of humor, man. Off the ice, he was hilarious. He was a great locker room guy. And you got to see that late in his career, right? You remember when the Florida Panthers, before they won this last year, they went to the finals the prior year. Now Marc Staal was there. And I think that he really helped. If you remember, I'm pretty sure that he was paired up with, that would have been Montour, I believe, when Montour kind of had his big breakout year. So, this is a guy who, he's a smart player. He's a well-liked player. And congrats on an incredible career.
Player development assistant. Some players stay on in the league and work in front office capacities. Some move away from the game. What's your reaction to him staying in the league and doing it with the Rangers?
Yeah, I mean, that's where he was most of the time. I think of Marc Staal, I'm thinking of the Rangers. And with his pedigree and what he brings and brought to the table, I mean, he's perfect for that role, right? And I think it's really good, too, to have these guys right out of playing also, because there's that interaction that they're going to have. They're going to understand and have that good vibe with players. So I think this is perfect. He's got a wealth of knowledge, and the Rangers are certainly going to benefit from this.
Credibility, without a doubt. We think about him and his brothers and how great they've been. You mentioned he was funny. Anything come to mind that's okay to share on TV with a family audience?
Yeah, I mean, listen, Henrik Lundqvist was a fierce man.
Oh, yes.
Like, don't let the pretty face fool you. This guy was a competitor. That's why I love playing with him. But, Henky he was emotional. And after games, he'd be smashing some paper towel dispensers or, soap dispensers in the bathroom. And Stelzy would always be the one that settle down, Hanky. Just trying to, keep it, him, Dan Girardi, be the guys. I think it was big. It was important. I know in my just short time there in New York, to have guys like that, keep it light, joke around, but also be business. When it was time to take care of business, you can rely on a guy like Marc Staal.